Self-Storage by Tom Collinson.
Sarah, Pebble Beach. Joanne, National Park. Natalie, Roman Baths and Pump Room. Why pick a good venue for a breakup? What are you trying to say? If we hadn't broken up today, we could have had a really nice day out. The best place is in the middle of the street. That way you watch your ex disappear out of your life in a totally opposite direction. There's nothing worse than ending it and suddenly feeling a cold shiver of loneliness as you wonder whether you'll ever see that person again in your whole life, and then bumping into them 5 minutes later at the bus stop. You're always humming that song.
Am I?
You've got a personal song that announces your arrival. It's like a theme tune.
Oh, was there a problem?
I just don't think you're important enough to merit your own theme tune.
It's his screensaver song, the song you sing when you're thinking about something else. It reveals your true state of mind. What is that tune?
Run to the hills!
Anyone fancy the theatre tonight? I've got a spare ticket for the Shakespeare Festival.
I don't want to see Shakespeare.
It looks good on the flyer.
It says being brought to the stage. I can't trust a play that has to be brought to the stage instead of just being put on. Good morning, Judy. You okay?
Couldn't sleep. Oh, how do you know when a relationship is finally over?
You need to learn to read the signs.
Like when she picks out I'm Not in Love by 10cc on her recorder and plays it to you over and over, staring at you in the bath.
I knew it was over with Sarah when she started talking to me during sex.
That can be a turn-on.
Not when it's about whose go it is to empty the bin.
I started a linguaphone course in German while me and Mickey were doing it.
What?
It was the only time I got to myself.
Having sex isn't supposed to be time to yourself. It's not even a sexy language.
I didn't mind. I had the headphones on.
Judy, we've got to talk. How's it going between you and Mickey?
Fine.
Must be difficult being away from him.
No, it's great. It's when we're together that's the problem.
I'm your brother. You can tell me.
Remember the astrologer we met at that party when me and Mickey were first going out?
The bloke in the funny hat?
Yeah. Well, I've just found out that Mickey bribed him to say we were compatible.
But you've still been together for 10 years.
I know, but I've always relied on what the astrologer said to get us through.
I can't believe the success of your whole relationship is based on the ramblings of a Burke in a beret.
It's like in Dumbo, when the crow gives him the magic feather to make him fly. Then he loses the feather, and even though it wasn't magic, he can't fly. I've lost my magic feather.
But Dumbo flies. He flies because of his ears.
I just don't know if my ears are big enough to make it work.
Have you tried talking to Mickey?
Yes. His solution was that we should stay in more and watch more television. I really think this could be the end.
Well, how are you going to support yourself?
I could always go back and work for Mr. Gambini.
Oh, come on, modelling for a top-shelf magazine?
It wasn't top shelf.
It was second from top.
You don't understand. You're a romantic. The closest Mickey gets to expressing emotion is singing along to the Gillette advert.
Well, how are you going to tell him? Where are you going to tell him? Restaurant? When do you announce it? Before the meal? What's the point in ordering? That meal's not going to be eaten, but if you wait, you're sitting there all evening with a guilty secret. You're going to get indigestion.
I was thinking of taking him to an art...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?